Hello. Hey, welcome. This is it, I think. It's probably going to be it. It's the highly inappropriately named SoulsBorne Sunday because I'm completely off just playing these games on Sundays. As I've gotten closer and closer to the end of this game, Kingsfield 1995, I've just it's all I want to play. I'm starting this episode on the PlayStation game screen here because look at that sick Legacy of Kain background. That's freaking awesome. Um, I gotta click down here to get going. So yeah, Sundays be damned. It's what is it tonight? It's a Thursday night, and maybe a few days after the last stream, but uh, I feel like the end is within our grasp, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. Um, Here we go. Look at that. We're just popping right back in, and this dude's just here. He's just watering his flowers with gusto. He should be working on my freaking sword. Yeah, first thing I just want to shout out to our YouTube commenter, Game Usurper, who's just been really awesome, giving me tons of information about this game um, that I was not aware of, and future games to check out, games I didn't even know existed. So been a very, like a font of wisdom on Kingsfield stuff, and it's been really, really cool. I appreciate all the time he spent writing comments on the YouTube videos that were, really informative and helpful, and have made playing this game more fun, which is ultimately the goal. And thanks to him, I know that in order for the dude over there to finish our sword, we are going to need to gain a level. So what level are we? Level 31. We need to get to level 32. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to fart around and gain a level. And, say our farewells to the game of Kingsfield. Just kill slimes. Will that do it? Probably not. I wouldn't think so. Then there'll be some more stuff to do after that. Once we get the sword that he's gonna make us. I pretty much know, what we can do once we get the sword, just through osmosis and comments and a little bit of looking at the guides and all that. That's gonna let us open up some doors we couldn't open up before. So that's exciting. What's some ghosts? Are ghosts good for experience? They're certainly good for looking weird. This sword is awesome, though, that we're using now. Look at that. Oh, skeletons. So yeah, this has just been fun. It's been a really cool experience streaming this game. Having people come in and chat, their memories about Kingsfield, their appreciation for this game, just kind of revisiting more fully as an adult, a game that left a huge imprint on me as a kid, and also really my first, real foray into streaming, at least that anybody paid any attention to. Not that it was a lot of people, but I really appreciate everybody who watched. It means a lot to me, and it made playing the game more fun. So, that's something I'm very thankful for. Oh, yeah, there's this old guy. Look at that guy. Just walking around in circles. Being weird and crotchety and creepy and old. Hello. What's up, man? Welcome back. Glad to have you watching. I was just saying how much fun it's been playing this game with people chiming in and chatting on stream and everything. Right now we're just kind of cruising around. We're gonna try to gain a level, and that should let us get the sword that the dude's making for us. So just kind of taking a little tour, killing some enemies. Probably pointless killing these slimes, but what the heck, every experience point counts now. Of course, I should probably try not to get lost, because that will be extremely annoying. I learned that the first time that I played. This game has no loading screens, it just blew my mind. I didn't even register that as a kid, or even as an adult when I started playing again. I was just playing, I'm like, this is cool. But one of the first nights I was playing, a guy got on chat here and said, I was talking about like different hallways that are really big and long. He's like, well, that's because that's where they hide the loading screens, because there's no loading, which when you think back to the era that this game came out in on the PlayStation 1, was like unheard of. So pretty amazing stuff that they were able to create a completely seamless open world game that has 0 loading screens. And, you know, obviously it's not like the world's best looking game, although I think the design makes up for a lot of that because the creature designs are just so cool and weird. But I never really thought of this game as like a technological showpiece, but it really is. Because I can't think of many other games. I don't know if I can think of any other games on the PlayStation 1 that didn't have loading screens. You know, as far as being able to wander around in a first-person environment like this, which was rare in and of itself. So yeah, you can go anywhere in the whole game, no loading screens. You can, you know, obviously you can warp, which is like, I should heal. Doesn't really matter at this point, but it'll make the game get rid of that red flashing. Breath, I could use that. I haven't used it at all. I was told I should be using breath more often. Or breathe. I don't know which one that is. But yeah, you can just start walking. Walk all the way to the other side. The beginning of the game to the end of the game. No loads. Pretty wild. Yeah, this might be a good place to kill some skeletons and stuff. And maybe get some levels if they're in here. Oh, it's like everybody left. It's like they know that I want to kill enemies to gain levels, and they just took off. I wonder if enemies start not spawning as much after you beat Necron, the big bad boss dude. Because these rooms used to be full of skeletons. I do think that different areas have different kind of... I don't know what you would call it, like schemes for how enemies respawn or don't. So, different systems, I guess, that are in place. Oh yeah, this is where we went down there. It's cool. I love the little floating embers. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, that's something I don't know a lot about, like the ins and outs of how games are actually made, but it does seem insane that this was accomplished on a. I mean, it is insane if you just look at it compared to other games that came out. There's nothing like this, which is part of why it stuck with me all these years as a favorite, and it makes me really excited to play Kingsfield 2 because that game is even more. You know, open and ambitious as far as its scale. So that'll be awesome. Oh, who's shooting me? Where are you? You up there? No? You way over? Are you way back here? Shooting me from that far away? No, he must be up there. Let's spend some time with our friends, the plant enemies. Classic video game enemy for me. Top 10 video game enemies for sure. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, that's a broad and bold statement to make. This game probably has, I could make a top 10 of just this game. Although I'm not sure that there's many more than 10 enemies in the game itself. But plant monster guys, the watermelon plants, definitely one of the top. Let's look at our map just to see if there's somewhere we can go where we might run into some more enemies. We just need to gain a level and then we're going to get our sword. I would say oh yeah, the plants are terrifying and they poison you. It's a nightmare. Yeah, the squids are great. The plants are great. The dinosaur creatures in the Earth Zone are amazing. The you know, the slimes are good. They're slimes, but they're good slimes. Let's see, that's not going to really bring us anywhere fun, is it? Let's just see. Is there anywhere... I mean, we'll have to kind of come back through some of these areas. Go down in the termite nest, I guess. Then we'd have to get back out. Could be a nightmare. Oh, what if, well, we could go back to that castle. We could go mess around in the castle. Maybe that's what we should do. There might be some powerful enemies that respawn in there. Let's see, is this... Oh, we need to get up there, though, don't we? Shoot. It's not as easy as I thought. I think I have a warp stone somewhere. But this is always the stuff in games that I'm just not adept at, is this, like, super efficient playing. You know, if there was, like, a high-level Kingsfield player, they'd be like, oh, this is where you go to gain levels. You know, this is where you go to grind. It's like, even in modern games, just not the way I like to play. I don't like to study games that much. Games are meant to be enjoyed on a emotional level. You know, you're supposed to experience them and get sucked into them. And once I start over-analyzing, that starts to kill my immersion in the game itself. I start to think of it as like a system that I'm trying to exploit. And I want to just be in the game. I just want to be wandering the halls of this spooky island, killing creatures. Kill some of these guys. Alright, so that should be the... What's that? That's the big mine over there. We can go this way. Oh, no, we don't want to deal with any rhombus keys right now. Kill this guy. We should be going... We really should be going towards, like, the end areas of the game, not this way. I'm just worried I'll never find my way back. The hardest part of this game is reading the map for me, or understanding the level, or the levels. And part of that, you know, you don't have the benefit of like a modern game where you'd have different, more detailed textures and stuff. Oh, all right, we gain strength. That's a good thing. So a lot of the areas kind of tend to blend together visually, which makes it a little bit harder to kind of, you know, make your way through them in some cases. What's this? Where's this go? It's up to the village, right? Central Village, okay. Oh, I did hear something we should try on the YouTube upload of the playthrough. Our friend over there left a comment about the little guy. You can go get the legs behind him without actually having to buy them, and that sounds like fun. So I'm gonna we'll do a save state, and then let's warp there. And that was my Stargate that I put down by him. We'll find our way back here eventually. I mean, what do we got? You know, it's 8:17. We got hours to just hang and play Kingsfield, and okay. Then this should be where the little duder is that has stuff to sell. Is he way down here? No, where'd you go? Is he up here? Pretty sure I put my little gate by him so I could come back and... There he is. Alright. Let's try this. Apparently, if you just, like, start stabbing this dude... And this is interesting, too. It sounds like you can kill these characters. So if you start... let's see, which way do I want to stab him? Probably this way. You start stabbing him, he'll start sliding. And I guess it is possible from what was posted to totally kill this guy. Although unlikely if you're using a low damage weapon like this dagger. But this lets you eventually, he'll move enough so you can sneak past him and grab his legs. Grab those sweet looking legs back there. Gonna keep trying to see. He is getting farther and farther that way. Keep moving, geezer. Step aside. But I love the idea that even that was a crazy thing, that you could kill a shopkeeper or an NPC in a game. Like, if that's true, that you can kill these guys, I mean, that's like another thing that's like now classic from software, allowing you to murder the story or the quest givers in your games. I mean, this guy's just a shopkeeper, but I wonder if you can kill, like... Oops, I talked to him. Yeah, nothing. Nothing's different down here. People still just stab me with daggers to move me out of the way and steal my stuff, just like they did upstairs in the above world. I think he's tapping out an SOS with that cane. It's like, somebody freaking save me. This dude is... Aha! Look at that! Yeah, that's awesome. Yay! Thank you, sir. That was amazing. I'm... That's hilarious. I love it. So now we have the ruinous boots, which I think... I mean, he was trying to sell this for like 28 grand. And speaking of which, the other thing... This isn't helping us gain any levels, but... now as he moved back, he like figured it out. Let's see if there's anything we can sell. Because I should try to get the gold key. I think there's a few things locked up. We can sell these. Sell 13 of those. That's not going to get us there, but we'll get close. We need like 13,000 to get the could sell. I can't bring myself to sell unique weapons, man. I feel like they're like part of my little collection, you know? So, what do I have multiples of? I've got 2 morning stars, so I can sell 1 of those. I've got 5 daggers, so I can sell 4 of those. I've got multiple short swords I can sell. Sell a knight sword. What else can we sell? Nothing really valuable. Yeah, it's good to have 2 scorpion bracelets and amulets of mist. You can stack those. Not gonna sell my maps. Could sell verdites, but no, we don't want to do that either. Dragon crystals. These do regrow. So I suppose I could sell some of these. Just enough to buy that key. What the heck? We'll sell like... What do we need? We need like 13,000 something, so we only need to sell 2. Look at that. Okay. Now we gotta go find... Here's the real rub. Can we find the guy that makes the keys? This will be a real test of our abilities. Let's go use our sun gate. This will let us refill our gold liquid, our crystal piss jars. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that canonically this stuff in the fountain is dragon piss. You mix all the dragon piss colors and you get that sweet, sweet golden dragon pee. Save it. Here we go. Drew some water. Okay, now he is in a town. I think it might just be right back up here. There's Al Hunt. I'm pretty sure he's in the same town as Mr. Hunt. Might be the other one. I know that's the sound that I was hearing. That sounded like a telephone ringing. Is him sharpening, or is him making keys. So it might be the other one, not this one. Let me see. Maybe this... What is it, this way? Yeah, it might be this one over here. I think there's a few things I've missed. There's definitely a couple magics that I don't have. But we're not going for like a perfect playthrough or anything weird like that here. Just a good one. Just one that's good enough. There's that guy. Well, is it this way? What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this is right. I think they're in here. That's him? Look at that. How fast was that? Alright. Alright. We're going to buy the gold key. Okay. Now I'm assuming with that we have every key in the game. So the next step, let's do this, is to go back to the castle. Oh yeah, and the other thing I guess I didn't do at all during this playthrough is using the Mirror of Truth, which is like your, apparently your kind of your go-to truth glass. It's kind of your go-to lore machine. You use this on anybody, and it'll tell us all about Mark Waz here. He was egged on. I thought I was gonna say he was egged by some teens or something. Egged on by the thief Gil to steal. Mark escaped from his country and came to the island. He has opened a key shop for treasure hunters. So no, this is wrong. The ringing sound was probably the crystal guy making crystal stuff. But yeah, so I wasn't really aware of that during most of my playthrough, that you can just use that that truth glass to kind of get more information. So we could go over here. We could learn about this guy. See what his deal is. Probably would have helped us kind of, you know, a little bit better understand who these people were and what we were doing. Grandson of Kelfi. Raffi only deals in goods of little value because he is not trusted. Poor, whatever this guy's name was, I already forgot it. Gelfie. Poor little guy. His grandpa doesn't trust him to sell the good stuff. Anyways, we're going back to the fountain, which we're close to anyways, but in order to avoid any random running around, we'll just warp back with the old sun gate. I can always, I think, you know, I'll try to create like a save that's like basically at the end game, so that anytime I want, so I'll just pop this open and go just kind of run around, which will be awesome. I don't know why I drank that. I had to drink the blue stuff too. Alright. This should lead us back to the castle. Alright. Now, kind of can't remember where the other chest was that was locked with a gold key, but not all that important. Really, we just primarily need to be fighting to gain levels, which we're not doing at all right now. There's like nobody here to fight. We'll go in the castle after. Well, we should go in the castle before, because we're not going to be able to. We're going to have to warp out anyways once we fall down. Let's see. I hear enemies in here. There we go. Oh, I still have my dagger on. That's not going to be good. We want Seath's sword. Oh, it's very sluggish. May investigate for Kingsfield 2 some other ways to play the game also. Yeah, I'm using RetroArch to play this. And it's working fine. You know, I mean, this is pretty familiar to me as far as what I remember from the experience actually playing on a PS1. But there's probably ways that we could play it that are smoother and faster and don't lag as much. Could do like a dedicated PlayStation emulator or something like that, but we'll see. If it's too much work, I won't mess with it, because it's kind of fun to have the game look at least pretty close to what I remember it looking like and playing the same. What is that? Oh, okay. That was just a texture. I thought there was a slime on the ceiling. It was about to blow my freaking mind. Anybody else around here? No? No? super guys shooting off their red orbs of anger at me. Kill more slimes. We'll just make... Oh, did I get all of these? Yes. Okay. Alright, well, there weren't too many good enemies in here. But it was worth checking out. Guy's just hanging out in there. Might as well go kill him again. I love killing these enemies in one hit. Oh, bloodstone. Oh, they come back. 2 hits is still cool too. Ugh. Like the sound design is great also. That sound of crumbling skeletons. It's a good one. Alright, let's get set up here. We'll use our flute. Really, I suppose the ultimate place to gain a level would be like at the very end part of the game, which I can warp to, so that might be an idea. Let's just see how we fare against those enemies now that we're a little bit. But I'm not sure you can get back out of that area once you get into it. But at least we could get into like the area near the end, where there's some of those demons running around. Those are probably a high experience enemy. Is there a piece of... Yes, look, there's something here. Gold. Some of that good old roof gold. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Better be something amazing. Watch, I can't open it. It's like, no, that needs another key that you didn't get. I gotta be perfectly centered for this. Okay. Let's see. Gold key. Yay! Ooh, look at that thing. What is that? Looks like something you wear. Light wave ring. Alright, why not? Okay, and then we will get out of here. Let's go. Yeah, we'll use the... Since we're warping around anyways, might as well use the moon gate and head back to the kind of end zone. Do an actual save as well, just in case. Alright, now there should be... Well, there's a lot of skeletons. I think if I go... Whoa! Alright, settle down. Yeah, these guys will be worth more experience. They're a lot stronger than the early game skeletons. And, you know, you can get more gold, which can't hurt. Let's see. Is there anything... I'm assuming... Did I go over here? I'm pretty sure I did. Just check out, make sure. Yeah, I went across there. Yeah, that's where you go down and get the collar. Look at my regen. Oh man. I'm like, I'll be unbeatable with that insane regen. Can I refight these guys? Before I didn't want to, but now I kind of do. No. Okay. Oh no, now I'm trapped. Yeah, I want this statue for real. put it in my backyard garden. Alright, there. There should be some strong enemies around here to fight. Look at that, I walked right into it. Oh yeah, I gotta change my magic. I'm not a big fan of that one. Better be careful. Use my my crystal potion, my gold crystal chalices of healing. Let's equip a different magic. What magic do we want to use? Did I try flame? I think I did. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like a big fiery pterodactyl. I suppose you probably heal more from the dedicated healing. That's something I should check, is if the blue potions actually heal you more than the gold ones. There we go, we got our level. And what a good time to check it. We're going to head back now. We'll get this Devil's Pick, which I now remember, I was reminded that is a item that increases your magic power. And I think it lets you cast spells even without spending MP. So might be good in a boss encounter. We have 3 crystals too. We could go make another, but I don't think we're going to need to. I think we're probably pretty well set. Once we get this awesome sword, and then we'll go to a couple of areas we haven't been able to get into yet. That should give us some more good gear. Like this, I think we can get into like this door once we have more, or once we have the sword. Alright, so let's try something. Let's fill one container with just pure blue. Oops. Alright. Then let's use that and see how much it heals us. 100. Okay, so no, it's about the same. I think it's the same. So you just want to use the gold all the time. It's at least close enough not to be like significantly important. Okay, now. This is it. We just have to figure out how to get back to where we want to be. And I think I know this time. We want to go straight through this door. We want to go this way, right? Let me just check. Nope, nope, other way. We want to go this way. Anybody in jail? Yep, there's the slime. That poor slime. So I guess that answers our question of whether or not the slimes can pass through bars. Apparently not. That one's still in jail. If he could separate, he would just ooze on through. And this should be the way now. Yes, there we go. Up here. Across here. All the way down to the end of this hall. so quiet now. There's definitely way fewer enemies than there used to be. I don't know if that's just because you pass through once and they don't spawn as much, or if as the game goes on, they start spawning less. Alright, and now we need to go down. Not that way, this way. And we want to go down here. Oops, wrong one. See, but I knew it. I knew it right as soon as I did it. So that was not the right way. I want to go in here. This area still spawns enemies. So maybe the earlier... Oh, I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure I could find out. I did discover that there is basically a Kingsfield remake. There's a site that collects all of the... there's like the software that you could... It was called the Kingsfield Maker. It had a weird name like Tear of Moonlight or something like that. I'll have to look that up again, but... it was an official remake of this game using that tool set that did come out, and then there's like maybe one more official add-on or prequel, and then there's a bunch of fan-made ones. So we may look at those at some point. You know, if we get through a bunch of this stuff, and then we're like, hey, let's look at some of the more, you know, esoteric entries in the quote-unquote Kingsfield trilogy. I guess it's really a trilogy of games that kind of all carry the same storyline. Alright. This should be it. This should be our moment of happiness. Talk to me. Quit watering your plants. Thank you for waiting. The sword is on the table. Please grant our wish. Well, okay, awesome. I'm excited to hear how, you know, what it's like. And if it's still like something that you could use to make something cool. There we go. We got the sword. Yes. And it is a cool... Oh, I should have used the truth glass on it before I picked it up, so we could see what the lore is. The Dark Slayer. That is a cool looking sword. I like it very much, and I am happy to have it. Okay, so we got that now. Let me look at my map. There are like a couple areas. I think that's one of them right down there that I should be able to get into now that I couldn't get into before. And I think one of them's right in here. Yep. So this should now open. Yes. And here we have more of the armor set, which I think this is the most powerful armor set in the game, I believe. The ruinous gloves. So we have ruinous gloves, boots. So I'm assuming that we can get armor and maybe a shield, although I'm not going to work too hard on getting that, because I do want to see what the end of the game is like. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we should use these. There is no reason to keep these around other than to up your magic power, and then we'll... Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for my magic to refill. And then we will go back to the fountain area, because I know there's a gate there that we couldn't open. Then we'll just start looking. We'll start looking at our maps and see if we... It looks like most of the areas are little kind of oval-shaped dead-end rooms. Oh, I should save too, because now we're like... Now this is real endgame shit here. We're getting oh so close to heading to Tron World and killing the one-eyed dragon. Which I may only... I'm curious if I only remember that from the second game, because I really have no memory of when this game gets all futury and Tron looking. There we go. Armor. Yes. I wish you could see your character. You probably look so freaking cool. Alright. Cease armor. Okay, so we have the helm. So the only thing I think we're missing is the shield, right? Yeah, we have his bracelet. So we could take a look, see if there's anything on the map in this area that looks like it would be a little hidden room. I don't think so. So let's quickly go to the next area over. We'll just pop into a few of the different areas. Scan the map and see if something jumps out at us. I suppose we might as well. Might as well sip the liquid. And then it'll be time. It'll be time to fight the dragon. And hopefully it goes better than it did the last time. I'm maxed out on herbs. Alright, let's take a look at this map. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. I'm just kind of scanning for... Okay, I don't see anything there. So we'll go back this way. We won't do too much of this. I'm just curious. I can always come back. I could always come back, you know, years from now and find everything. We'll go down this way, and then this will get us to another map. I'm excited. I'm all fired up to go. This might be the same map we were just looking at. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. So we already looked at that map. I guess we'll poke our head into the big mine. I don't really want to go back into the big mine, honestly. Spent enough time there. Apparently not enough that I, found all the areas in it, because there was still an area I had no idea even existed. Oh, murdered. Guy did like 2 damage. 1 damage. This is great. Oh, I feel so awesome. Is there any better feeling than playing an RPG and becoming super powerful? Alright. Yeah, nothing there. That looks like a secret area, so we'll just keep going this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything here either. Okay. Well, I don't see anything obvious, and I don't want to spend too much time, so I think it's time. I think it's time to see what it's all about here. I gotta wait for my magic to refill. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes here. The old moon gate. We'll run through the gauntlet area again. So we'll be leaving a couple things on the table here, but nothing super significant. Probably 1 piece of armor. I mean, there's multiple things we didn't get, but of the things that we would maybe care about, probably be the shield. There should be a shield to go with this set, I'm assuming. And then I'm going to save this here. This is the right area, right? I should just look at this map too. But yes, this is where we want to be. We're going to make our save here brand new. This will be our brand new, basically end of the game save. And then, yeah, definitely there's a... Well, all right, we'll just stay with that. Never mind what I just said. But yeah, there's a cool spell that I wish I had gotten. The last, or the highest level ice spell. Like, shoots out like an ice dragon, which looks pretty awesome. Alright. And I don't think there's really any reason for us to fight any of these guys. So, we're just gonna zip past them. And here we go. Yes, the future is now. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. Look at this crazy place we're in. Oh, it's so crazy. Oops. Oh, Dragon City. Up. Oh, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Coming through. Oh. Get out of here. Get out. I got stuff to do. I ain't got time for you guys. Whoops, whoops, whoopsie. Oh, don't kill me, though. Don't make me die. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Dead end. Whoop. Found my way through so easily the first few times that I took for granted that I'd just be able to run right through. There we go. What if From Software made a level that looked like this in their, like, current games? People would, like, lose their fucking shit, I bet. Oh, whoops. Whoops! Yeah, look at me. Getting to the end of the game. Whoopsie. I guess I can look at the map. It'll probably make life a little bit easier. Okay, then I gotta assume we need to go down the middle prong here, or up, I guess, yeah. Oh, get out of here. Hey, oh no! I tell you what, we're gonna we're gonna give that another shot. Pretend you didn't see that. Everybody, look at the flashing Men in Black light, and we'll just pretend that never happened. Whoop. Whoop. Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Totally did not get my mic off in time for that. Sorry. Very sneezy. I'm allergic to being bad at getting through endgame Tron mazes. this should be the kind of... Oh, no, we're in a different place. Okay. Alright. Oh, here we go. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens. We got the badass sword. I think actually what we want to do maybe is use I think we're supposed to try to kill his little orbs. Yes, the man who woke up the dark side. Offer me all your energy. No. No. Oops, shit. We need to put our earth herbs on here. Oh. Let's try to kill these things if we can. They stop shooting us. I think we're Luke Skywalker and we're trying to train to be a Jedi over here. Aha. Oops. Okay, so yeah, they kind of come at you when you shoot magic. I think their function is basically to absorb magic, make the fight harder. But if we can... Oops. Did I get that one? Nope, he's still there. Come here. Come here, you orb. Oh, shit. What was that? Oh, God. Ugh, that was crazy. Alright. Any more? Alright, seriously? Alright, I dislike these orbs immensely. Where the hell did you go? No, come back! Come! Be my butterfly. Hey, leveled up. Okay. Oh, looks like this. Yeah, I should say I can hear them shooting, so there's still at least one more. Where are you? There we go. Now I think this should... I guess we should switch now to a more potent magic, because he should be on his last legs here. Magic. We'll go with... what's our most powerful magic? Flame. Oh yeah. We're kicking your ass now, you mean old dragon. You jerk. Should have just left Seath alone. Kind of weird, like, you know, it sort of defies conventions. There we go. Look at that. Look, he got tiny, and he's flying away. I was just going to say that we're using, like, all the dark stuff to kill the light guy. Oh, here we go. Yes, come embrace me, Moonlight Greatsword. There we are. The island. We have delved into its deepest recesses, probed its innermost secrets, killed its most one-eyed of dragons. What a glorious
Since this
moment.
time, a holy light broke through the darkness, and the warm sunshine of
Thank
dawn
you.
filled the island.
Oh, look at, yeah, everything became all nice. What a happy ending. Ooh, look at this.
Alexander looked to the heavens and began to feel his spirit glow inside him. He began walking again. Now that he possessed the Moonlight Sword, he had nothing to fear. With this sword, he was more powerful than the gods or the demons.
Fuck yeah.
For all knew that he was the chosen man with the chosen sword.
That's right. The chosen man with the chosen sword.
The ghosts, monsters, and demons disappeared from Marinette. The two dragons, Seath and Gyra, also vanished from the island. By the will of the people, the two swords were taken to Verdite and sealed.
Verdite? Oh.
This ensured that the people on the island and on the northern continent would live in peace and quiet ever after.
Oh, listen to this glorious score. Swelling music. Yeah. There you go. Flash. When you chain this spell. Oh. What is this? Oh. Just kind of showing us some stuff. Look at that. This is kind of cool. I'm going to put my controller down so I don't accidentally hit anything and fuck this up. Oh, they're going to show us the most powerful earth magic. Meteor. Okay, so they're showing us the most powerful magics. That's cool. Oh, shit. Look at that. Damn! Meteor's coming on in. Like that. Alright, so we got the most powerful fire magic. Yeah, suck it, you giant squid. So at least we'll get to see the ice magic that we didn't get, which did look really cool. Freeze. But the spell attacks enemies by being an ice dragon. It's a good way to attack an enemy. There, yeah, see, that's cool. Yeah, that's probably the coolest one. Look at that, it's got a cool design on the ice dragon too. I like the mouth, had like kind of a larger top jaw, which is always cool. Seed, when you cast this spell, a large quantity of holy water. Oh, we didn't. Did we go? Yeah, I think we did go in here. Look at that. Yeah, we had that spell too. Oh, the cross. We never did get the crossbow. Or the arbalest, as they say. What's in the chest? I don't remember if we got that or not. They're trying to tell us, like, you should have got that thing. This is a nice prolonged ending sequence, which is cool. You know, so many games of the early era. PlayStation 1 games weren't as bad as this. They would just end, like, you know, you have won. But as they got into the PS1 era and PS2 and onward, then they'd have these nice, long, kind of decompression endings, which I really like in a game. I hate when a game just, you know, you've been playing for hours and hours and it just sort of ends. I like to be able to just sort of sit back and reflect on our time spent with the game. Oh, and I see the comment here about using the editor. I'm not surprised it's clunky as hell, I'm sure. You know, tools for making games have gotten a lot. At least I know I never mess with that too much, but they seem a lot more accessible on every level, even the ones within games themselves. So I'm sure one that's 20 years old is probably not going to be the best, but I'm interested to check out what people made with it. Oh, remember that skeleton? We saw that big old skeleton. So that's it. We did it. Kingsfield in the books, you know, not the world's most 100% playthrough or anything like that, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Just looking at the credits here. Oh, okay, that Seath has that same kind of, or sorry, not Seath, the other one. Garuguru Boo Boo Boo? Ganguru? Can't remember any of the freaking names. But I like that design of the creature where it has a big, sort of long top jaw and a short underbite jaw. That's kind of creepy. Look how short those credits were. Just think about that for a second. You play any modern game and finish it, and you're in for like 20 minutes of freaking credits. Now, and that's it. There we are. That's the end. Let the music kind of fade out. See if it kicks us back to the title screen or if we have to hit a button here. Oh, look at that. Popped up a little. Yeah, you know, it's true. Like, obviously you can make games on a smaller scale nowadays, but this was a game on the level of most other games. Like, you know, you talk about like AAA games, and those are now made of teams of, you know, multiple studios, teams of, you know, dozens to hundreds of people. But, you know, you get the best of both worlds. Like, you can, you know, like we've talked about in the past, you can get on Unity as a single person or a small team and make a very compelling, cool game. A lot of the games I love to play are games made like that. There's something, you know, it's sort of like listening to an album by like a singer-songwriter versus, you know, super overproduced, like, you know, giant like metal album or pop album, which is, they're cool in their own right, sure, but like there's something so kind of pure and like an artisanal quality to a lot of the smaller games that are made with little teams or even by one or two people. So there it is. That's it. Kingsfield done. We're going to, next time we're all together, we'll be checking out, I think we're going to try to get the Japanese Kingsfield, which I have never seen. I know nothing about it. I just know it exists and that there's a fan translation. So that's next up on the old SoulsBorne agenda. So that might be what we do on Sunday, since I was kind of propelled to finish this game. But, you know, this is supposed to be a series, so I'm going to call this the end of part one of the SoulsBorne Sunday series. And we will say adieu for now, but I'll be back playing more From Software stuff, and I'm looking, hopefully, you know, if we keep doing this long enough, we'll get into some of the stuff that's not From Software, but is sort of inspired by. There's a lot of Souls-like games that I haven't played, and that I hear are very good. You know, some I have played, some I haven't, but before I started doing this series, I played Mortal Shell, which was actually really cool, I thought. I enjoyed it a lot. So there's games like that I want to check out too as part of this kind of umbrella. So thanks. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in again. And we'll see you hopefully maybe this Sunday with some more different weird Kingsfield stuff that I've never seen, which will be super exciting. And then on to Kingsfield 2, which I'm really looking forward to. And we'll just keep going. So thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. It's been real fun for this first game, and I can't wait to do more. All right. See y'all later.